Hey, 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 it is the hiring dietitian, Amy Plano, here to simplify the hiring process for all registered dietitians looking to hire new dietitians to your team. And today I wanted to talk about the hardest thing about being a group practice owner that nobody tells you. And I used to think that amazing dietitians grew on trees and I could go out to my backyard and pluck some dietitians from there. But the reality is, I think the number one thing most dietitians don't anticipate running into when they are hiring is actually sourcing talent. And we spend so much time marketing our services that we don't realize we should be doing the same thing when we are selling positions to our practice. And the last round of hiring for my practice, I have to say single-handedly, it seemed like the talent pool, at least locally for me, was not exactly what I was looking for. And so I want to give you guys some tips in preparation for the talent pool not being as amazing as you want it to be. So I think the most important piece is being crystal clear with your job application and crystal clear with the job description and really putting as many things as that particular dietitian will be doing in your practice. And I'm laughing because I have found that when my job description is not crystal clear, I attract baristas, I attract deli meat cutters, which are also amazing, but are not the types of people I'm looking to hire in my practice. So get really crystal clear with what the job entails and make sure that description is exciting, fun, and really features your practice. That leads me to my suggestion number 2. And we dive really deep into this concept in my hiring program. But this one is making sure you know, and the potential hire knows what your core values are. And core values are the way in which your organization exists in the world. I'm going to give you my 3, and I'm sure they're not going to be the same as yours, but my 3 are: be a good fucking human, own your shit, and support a culture of candor. And so those are things that I am looking for when I am hiring. The nice thing about having core values, and most dietitians don't have those for their practice, is it gives you a North Star to even know if this dietitian is a good fit for your practice. You know, you guys know the saying, like, trust your gut, she knows. This is the same thing with your core values, right? You can't put a circle in a square hole, right? It's not going to fit. Therefore, before you even start the hiring process, you need to come up with a mission for your practice, a vision statement for your practice, and core values. Because when you start the hiring process, soliciting talent is really hard if you don't know what you're really looking for, right? Most people think they're looking for an eating disorder dietitian, a GI dietitian, a sports nutrition dietitians. Yes, they are looking for those, but they also need to be a good culture fit, which then translates into the same core values as you. And then with that being said, I'm going to keep this video short, but my third suggestion is to weed out anybody that doesn't pass the smell test, right? You guys know I'm crazy. But if somebody comes in for an interview with me or my team, and they don't either send a written thank you letter or an email thanking us for the opportunity, then that person does not pass the smell test. We really believe in appreciation and gratitude, and those are things we cultivate in our culture at the Plano program. So for us, that is a deal breaker, not because that person is not probably a good dietitian. It's just that is the way we operate. We operate from a place of abundance, a place of gratitude, appreciation for one another in everything in the opportunity. So the number one thing I see most dietitians do is sourcing talent, right? They have a different perception of what is out there. And then that generally is not in alignment with their core values. With that being said, many dietitians don't have core values. Therefore, it makes this process so much more challenging. But I thought there was going to be so much amazing talent out there when I was hiring or as I am hiring. And the reality is that there is good talent. It's just not consistent with the things in which we're looking for in our culture. So hopefully as the video gets some grinds, gets your gears going in your mind. If you need support with this, I offer an amazing 6-month coaching program all on hiring for dietitians by a dietitian. I'm going to put the link below so you guys can check it out. But these are things I drill down: job description, core values, mission. These are things that are so important, and I see so many dietitians missing. So thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you guys in the next video.